Why do you apply for a job and then just disappear and not show up? Why? Does this sound like something that you think about often when it comes to recruiting caregivers? Hi, my name's Nick Bonitatibus, and today on Home Care Digital, we're gonna talk about your caregiver recruitment competitive advantage. Here's a cold hard fact. There are way more caregiving positions than there are caregivers looking to fill those positions. So if you are wondering why people apply and then you don't hear from them, it's very simple. They applied to at least 6 other home care companies. They just go in on Indeed. Yep, apply. Apply. Yep, apply. Apply. They're just applying a bunch and then they're seeing what happens. So if we're not doing something different that's going to help us stand out, then you're going to continue to get these applicants and none of them turn into results. And so often I hear this all the time that home care agencies are like, I need more applicants, I need more applicants. No, you don't. You need to do a better job with what you're doing when you get the current applicants that you're getting to drive results and sales, right? I use the word sales because when it comes to recruiting, we need to sell to them. And if we're not selling to them right up front, right out of the gate, then we are missing out because they are already applying to other positions. So by saying, we have work, no kidding, they know, they applied. That's not good enough. We need to showcase who you are, what you do in a way that gets them to want to work with you above any other company, where they may even be willing to take a pay cut or less than what someone else is paying because of what you offer. And I'm gonna share a story with you today of somebody that just from utilizing this strategy actually had a caregiver say, I wanna work with you. I could go down the street and work for someone else, but I want to work for you. So here's what we're going to talk about. Your caregiver recruitment competitive advantage starts with increasing applicants, increasing show-ups, and increasing hires with this one tool, this one resource that you can use again and again. It's simple. We're going to talk about 2 amazing things that can help you to drive results, increase applicants, increase show-up rate, increase hires. Does that sound great? Excellent. Number 1, sharing your story, your why, your mission, your goals. Simon Sinek has an amazing book, Start With Why, that talks about how your mission and your why is really what separates you from other people. And so if you're not leveraging this, if you're not utilizing your own brand story and why you got into this business, you're missing out. Because if you can showcase that you're a real person, right? That you actually want to make a difference and an impact, and you're not just another company that they're just applying to, right? We need to do something that's different. How can we make it more personalized where, oh, there's a real person on the end of this? I want to actually interview for this company because I like this person, what they share and what their mission and what their goals are. So when we can make this application process more impactful through sharing this one video that you can use again and again and again, it's going to drive greater results with the existing applicants that you are already getting. So here's a quick video from one of my clients, Lisa, and she has such a cool story to share about an experience that she had with a caregiver. So let's go ahead and watch that.
We had this girl that we hired just recently, and I had met her. She came in while I was out on consults and stuff. She was with a group of people that got hired. And next thing I hear, she's got a family emergency. She's got to go to Massachusetts. She's not going to be back to work. They've texted her and said, are you going to be at work tomorrow? And no, I can't come back home yet, all this. So that means, you've had so many call-offs right off the bat, and you're gone. So she gets back to Martinsburg and she calls up the office and she says, I didn't quit my job. I don't want to lose my job. I'd like to keep my job. Can I come in and meet with Lisa? They asked me, and I said, well, certainly. I haven't met her, and I'm always willing to hear the reasons behind what happened in someone's life. So trying to be as compassionate as I can, we have her come in the other day and sit with myself and my scheduling coordinator and my care coordinator. And she told me the whole story about everything. And then she proceeds to tell me, I really want to work here. I really want to work here. The reason I want to work here, because I was like, why the heck are you so adamant you got to work here? What's the big deal? She says, I watched your videos. I was on your YouTube channel and I watched your videos and I really admire you. And I think what you're doing here for people is really amazing. And I really want to be part of this. And I've been a caregiver before, and I could have gone down the street and gone to work, but I didn't because I want to work for you. I mean, directly at me. And I'm telling you, Nick, in 7 years, I've not had people come back like that. And I know darn good and well that's because they're watching that video.
Pretty amazing story, right? When she watched the YouTube video, she specifically wanted to work with Lisa. Lisa, I want to work for you. I mean, how amazing is that? Just from this one YouTube video. That's the impact that you can create. This is one caregiver. Imagine the impact that that can create from multiple applicants, from every applicant that applies through your organization for the next 6 months, the next year. Imagine if every single one of them watched a video about you and your story and what your goals and your mission is. It's going to dramatically increase those applicants into actual hires, increase those applicants into actually showing up for an interview so that then you can then sell them even more on your organization and why you are the best. But if we can't get them in the door, if we can't get them to that interview process, then they're just gone. It is so important that we use every asset that we can to stand out and be different. The other thing that we can do is leveraging caregiver testimonials. This is so impactful. Are you currently getting testimonials that you can use in your marketing effort? If you work with Home Care Pulse, a lot of times they actually do surveys and you actually get testimonials from what caregivers have said. That's one way of getting testimonials. But are you actually even using those testimonials in your marketing effort to attract more caregivers, to get more people to show up for those interviews? If we have those testimonials, we got to make sure that we are using them. And if you want the best kind of testimonials, then you got to get them on video, because nothing portrays more emotion and enthusiasm than getting these testimonials on video. And if you are a little hesitant to getting on camera, well, great. You don't have to. You're getting them on camera and having them talk about how great it is to work for your organization. If you go to my website, you go to thedigitalchamp.com/testimonials, you'll see I have all of these videos of testimonials of clients. This page alone is so impactful when someone comes to this page where people have told me, hey, I signed up with you because I saw your testimonials page. Do they watch all these videos? Absolutely not. There's way too many. It would take hours to watch all of the footage that's on this page. But it speaks volumes by having all of these incredible people. And if they watch a few of them, then it's going to still have that same impact, that this company is legitimate, that this company takes care of their employees, this company takes care of their clients. Social proof is so impactful. Here's another one of my clients. You can see their page here. This is the recruitment page, having all these videos on the recruitment page that you're looking to get more applicants from. I love this. And this one's great too, because I love to call out, there's actually, she did 2 testimonials. She did one in English and one in Spanish, because they're in San Diego. So there's a large Spanish community. I'm actually trying to learn Spanish right now. Razón, been doing it every night for at least 10 minutes. And it's so cool because now if someone comes to this page and they see the one that is in Spanish, you can bet they're gonna watch that one. Imagine how this one video, that one impact, that Spanish video can impact somebody who is a Spanish-speaking caregiver. What an impact. What an amazing thing to hear. Oh, this is somebody who gets me, somebody who's similar to me. Now I'm hearing what they're saying. They're saying, oh, I feel like I'm part of the family. Imagine that impact that that's gonna make. Imagine the difference that that can make within your recruitment process. You can also then create a compilation video of all the testimonials and use that video. So you can actually go check out some of these examples at thedigitalchamps.com/examples, where you can see some of what my clients have created to make this video and how impactful it is when you continuously drive traffic from your applicants to your videos. And again, we are building assets that we can use again and again. Video is not about just posting it. We're building an asset that we are using again and again. This is another one of my clients, Howard. It was so cool because he got, there was actually 5 total testimonials. One of them wasn't really long enough to be an individual video, but we were able to take all 4. So this is 4 videos, the full testimonial of each caregiver. And then we took pieces of each testimonial and created 2 compilation videos with 2 separate different contents. So based on the questions, and I have very specific questions that I have my clients ask that pull out the best information that's going to drive the greatest results. But it was so cool because we got 1, what makes home helpers different? video, which ends up being a really awesome tool for just attracting clients also, and not just caregivers. But when your caregivers are talking about how great you are, it's such a greater impact. And then we talked about the benefits of being a caregiver, which then becomes a really great asset for somebody who's thinking about maybe being a caregiver. Now you can see all of these reasons that these caregivers love being a caregiver. And so it becomes really impactful in targeting both these audiences. Both of these videos become assets that you can then use again and again and again. And Howard has just been crushing it in using these videos because he's got a whole email nurture sequence. He's putting these videos in there so that, again, they're being seen again and again and again. So I'll say this again. I know I said it earlier, but I can't stress it enough. Creating video isn't about posting once on social media and forgetting about it. It's about creating assets that you can leverage again and again. This is the power of video. We're not just creating something to post, we're building something that you can create to get results and create your caregiver competitive advantage. Are you looking to boost your home care brand? Go to thedigitalchamps.com/brand.